Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be swatching and trying out the new SpaceChrome Multichrome bundle from Glaminatrix. So I was very lucky and won this in a giveaway on their Instagram, and they sent it to me. I just got it the other day, posted a picture in my community tab that I got them, but I've just been busy and I also just needed a couple days to decompress. So I took this weekend to just watch Buffy with my best friend and play Pokemon and relax a little bit. And now I'm finally gonna play with these. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Colin. I'm a non-binary Latinx scientist and lover of makeup with a soft spot for indie makeup and colorful makeup. And I have new content every week, so I'd love to have you subscribe. So speaking of subscribing, I just hit 600 subscribers. Like, I feel like I just hit 500 and now I'm at like 635 or something. Like, it's amazing. I am so grateful. It feels very validating. I've said this before, but I was so scared to do this, start this and put myself out there, and thought no one would ever actually watch me. And have people subscribe and like be engaged and comment feels so nice. So I was gonna film new makeup releases last Friday, get it up on Saturday, and then I was gonna film something with this weekend, but I really just needed a little time off. I'm behind on grading as well, but I've just been so overwhelmed that I needed a couple days to just like mentally relax. Also, there's something about like, you know, if you push yourself too hard, you're gonna burn out. I've already been burnt out from my PhD, and there's something about not playing with makeup for a few days that makes me like want to again, versus pushing yourself over and over again to like make content, and then you're like, well, now I don't want to do anything. And today I need to get to campus to teach, and I've been kind of overwhelmed with all of the news from Texas and stuff, but like, I thought this would be a nice way to put myself in my happy place, because makeup is my happy place. So this is the SpaceChrome Multichrome bundle. This retails for $119.37 USD. I don't remember, it's sold in Australian dollars, but the website I have it up right now does show it in USD. When I looked before, it only showed Australian, so they must have updated that. I don't believe these are sold individually right now, but I think they will in the future. It is currently sold out. It wasn't the other day, but it is now. Probably because people bought it when they bought the new Nocturnal palette, which I did not pick up this time, but I do want to get it eventually. So I haven't touched these, I haven't done anything. I'm really excited. There's 6 shades, so there's 6 shades, so divided 119.37 divided by 6 is 19.89. So it's about $19 a shadow. So they are on the pricey side, but they are black-based multichrome. So they're on par price-wise with like Cleona. And they are, you know, handmade by, I think, one person in Australia. So I'm gonna do swatches. I'm wearing long sleeves today because it's cold. It's sunny right now, but it snowed yesterday and it's 34 degrees. So I will swatch on the back of my hands so we can see what they look like. And then I'm gonna try out one of them today. I already put a neutral matte in my crease, and I'm just gonna put one of these on, maybe finesse a little bit, and then call it a day. So this shouldn't be too long of a video. So I have them in this empty palette, and just like right off the bat, looking at this shade here, I see like a bright aquamarine kind of teal shade. But when I look at it, I'm seeing purple and kind of a berry shade. This one is looking bright pink in my camera, and when I look at it, I'm seeing green and gold. This is looking yellow there, and I'm seeing green. This one is looking kind of like coppery red there, but like more yellowy here. This is looking purple to me and looking blue there. And this is looking bright fuchsia and looking very purple there. These two seem to be the shiftiest of them, just from like holding them around. So I'm gonna arrange them in a single file so I can actually read the names and do some swatches. And if you're new here, I do have a medium olive skin tone, so sometimes that affects the way, especially mattes, look on my skin. Like blue, like teals will often look more blue on me than they will even if they're on the green side, they'll still look pretty blue. Emerald just looks like teal on me, like things look a little weird. Oh, and I will say that these are all 1.8 grams of product, it says on the back. So let's do Neptune first. I kind of space them apart so I can grab them a little easier. So let's do Neptune first. So right off the bat, it feels very creamy. Really beautiful black-based multichrome. It's very blue. And then also some purple and pink in there. That's beautiful. Got a lot of pigment there. I'll try to capture the shift with a mirror when I'm done. Next, we've got Venus, I believe. Yes, Venus. Just from the color, I thought it was gonna be Venus. This is really beautiful. So this one's really shifty. So you might be able to see it just on, yeah, there you go. So you can see the green, the gold, and then there's that pink. These are very pigmented and very soft to the touch. They're really beautiful. I am very thankful that I won these. And then next up, we've got Mars. Very coppery. This one is more of a subtle shift. It's like copper. I see a little bit of green and yellow in there, but they're all kind of shades that go together. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's gonna be a really nice fall color. It definitely looks a little darker copper on camera, and it looks very bright. Okay, so next we've got Earth. Nope, that's not Earth, that's Mercury. Mercury is really beautiful. See that bright blue? And yeah, there's definitely some darker blue and some purple in there. You can already see it just shifting on my finger. And I'll grab Earth as well. Earth is gorgeous. Yellow, green, those colors. Yellow, green, and some blue, yeah. So that's Mercury. And that's Earth. So I'm gonna do some comparisons to Divina in a moment. Some of these seem similar to the Aurora flares that I have. And then the last shade I have is Jupiter. Love this. I think I might wear Mercury today, but I thought about wearing this. And then let's put Jupiter there. So it's got that very clear pink. And then if I go this way, you can clearly see some like gold there. Really, really beautiful in person. So let me grab a mirror real quick. So let's see if I can capture some of these shifts. Yeah, you can see how the copper shade looks a little more golden when I do this, and you can see the green in Earth. No, that's not Earth, that was Venus. I swatched them this way, so now they're upside down. This is always tricky. And you can see, okay, there we go. There's some of the shifts. So you can see that last shade. You can see Jupiter shifting very green on my wrist. I think I'm gonna wear Mercury today because I'm wearing pink and blue. I'm wearing my trans colored pink, white, and blue sweater. So yeah, this middle one, Mars, is the least shifty because the shifts are to like gold and orange, and it's a copper, so it's all shades that kind of run together. So I also grabbed my Divina Shadows. So you can see a couple of them look like Earth looks like kind of similar to this one. So let's see, I'll do swatches on this hand. Okay, so I did some comparisons. So you can see they're very similar, but not exact. So I did a terrible job swatching that one. So the Divinas feel just as creamy, but like a little thicker. These feel not quite as thick. So the Glaminatrix are these ones, and those are the Divina. So you can see there are some similar shifts, especially between Jupiter and I think this is Australis from Divina. That's the one in the middle. Those are the most similar. They're almost identical. The Jupiter has a little more green in it. Like the green shifts a little harder in person, like a little brighter green. Like I barely have to turn my wrist and I see green, and I have to turn a little bit more for the Divina to be green. And then next to Mercury, I put Polaris, which is that bottom one. And you can see Polaris is a little more blue. It has a little more blue in it, but they're very, very similar. And then Exosphere is what I put next to Earth. So Exosphere, Earth, Jupiter, Polaris, or Australis, and then Polaris and Mercury. Let's see if I can get a better swatch of Mercury. Yeah, it's not quite as thick, so it spreads a little differently. So hands are covered, but these are really beautiful, and I'm really excited to try them. So I'm gonna put Mercury on, I think. So I'm gonna put a little, and then I'm gonna wash my hands and finish my makeup. So I'm gonna put a little NYX glitter glue on. I use this with most shimmers, but especially shades like this, because I know especially black-based multichromes sometimes can be a little hard to have them last all day. So we'll see. I will put a pinned comment down below if I notice like fading or anything like that, since this isn't not going to be an actual wear test. So picking that up with my Rephr 21, picks up very nicely. And goes on very pretty. Not having any fallout, but I did use glitter glue. I don't think I've worn, because we haven't been on campus really at all this quarter, I haven't really worn something like this around students or people in a while, so that'll be fun. I did wear Multichromes last term when I was teaching, especially lab days. Okay, that looks really beautiful, and you can really see that shift on my eye. If I look straight ahead, I see blue over here, and that's a little sparkly. Feels like they're a little sparklier than some others. They're not quite a glitter shade. There's some sparkle there, but not like glitter, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the other eye and then like do a little finessing, mascara, that stuff, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the finished look. I just repeated on the other eye with the same multichrome, and then for my mattes today, I literally took Ultimate Taupe from Pat McGrath's Subliminal, ran it through my crease and under my eye, and then I took the highlight, the Skin Show shade from that, put it on the inner corner, and as my face highlight, and called it a day. I feel like this is my go-to way to wear multichromes, is to wear a neutral or a complementary color to just give some depth and structure to the look, and then let that be the multichrome be the look. Makes it really easy to wear this to work without doing something dramatic and colorful. So far, really love this bundle. I'm really happy that I won this. Such like $120 worth of eyeshadows that I won, like that's amazing. Shipping was fairly fast since it came all the way from Australia. Those three shades are very similar to the Divina shades, some of the Divina shades I have, and I'm sure there's other similar shades from other brands. Multichromes, like there's only so many shifts that people can really come up with, so it's not surprising that there's either dupes or similar dupes. But I'm not mad I have these. I'm not mad they exist. I'm really happy I have them. I also think it's really great to have an Australian brand making these, since shipping is so expensive, especially nowadays, or not possible at all. Like I know some brands can't ship to Australia or New Zealand. So if you're in Australia or New Zealand, you can get these cheaper, faster, easier than buying from a company based in the United States or something and having them shipped, you know, to another continent. So I think this is really great. So far, they seem like really great quality. They feel really lovely and they look really nice on the eye. So like I said, I'll leave a pinned comment below with how it wears throughout the day, and then, you know, I'll keep using them. And then at the beginning of March, I'll do a roundup of everything I tried in February, and I'll mention these. I should be able to use all of them at least once before then. So all of the rest of my makeup details will be in the description box like normal. I did wear the Kosas foundation again. I think it's such a good match. Like, this looks like my skin. It looks a little yellow at first, I will say. Like, every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, that looks a little more yellowy true olive than I actually am. But then once it dries and like sets, it's perfect and it just looks like my skin. So really happy with this too. So let me know what you think of this little bundle in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.